Good evening, and welcome to the 2020 SEAL Awards. I'm Drew Davis, an Assistant Director in the Office of Student Activities and Cliff Alexander Office of Fraternity and Sorority Life. At the end of every year, we like to take a moment to recognize the students and student organizations from across the university and the great things that they do. This year, despite a different format, it's no different. Thank you to all of you. We wish we could recognize everything that each of you do throughout the year, but with so many doing such terrific things, we'd like to take a little bit of time to recognize those that were nominated for and voted on to receive these awards as the very best of the best. Without further ado, I'll pass this off to Dr. Kim Vance, the director of our office, to welcome you.
Good evening, and welcome to Miami University's 2020 SEAL Awards. It's my pleasure to open this virtual awards program for you this evening. My name is Dr. Kimberly Vance, and I am the Director of Student Activities in the Cliff Alexander Office of Fraternity and Sorority Life. This is my first SEAL Awards program, and I certainly wasn't anticipating that we would be presenting it in this fashion. This is just one more reason that I am so proud to serve the Miami University community, because being a part of watching our student leaders and our SEAL ambassadors and our student organizations and the staff members in our office come together to create this virtual process has been really something that I couldn't have imagined, and I'm so proud to be a part of. I'm also incredibly thankful for all of the student orgs, student leaders, alumni, committee members, folks that have participated with videos and participating in the creation of the actual video that you'll be watching. That's been another thing that's been just a really a highlight of my time at Miami University so far, is to see how creative and innovative our students, our faculty, our staff, our alumni are, and how you are always ready to come together to serve and help each other. I am also so impressed with our student organizations that even in this time when we are not actually together on campus, continue to remain committed to the causes of the organizations and continue to find ways to lead in their communities. Watching you all stay engaged with each other and stay engaged with our office is really very comforting in this time, and it makes me even more excited to be back in Oxford at our beautiful campus. I want to thank everyone that has been a part of this year so far and a part of bringing this program to its fruition. I would like to congratulate everyone who was nominated and everyone who will be recognized, all of the orgs and all of the student leaders. I think every one of you are deserving of amazing accolades at any time, but especially at this time. It is now my pleasure to welcome you to the beginning of our program. Please enjoy the rest of the evening, and we can't wait to see you back on campus. Love and honor.
Thank you, Kim. Moving on to the first set of awards, I'd like to introduce you to Brianna Woods, a student employee in our office, a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha, the Multicultural Business Association, and NPAC.
I am thrilled to be announcing and sharing the category of Outstanding Graphics, put together by students and student organizations. The first award goes to the Most Outstanding Poster and Flyer. Congratulations to Miami Activities and Programming for their Bob Ross poster and flyer. The next award goes to the Most Outstanding Publication. Congratulations to Shabbat at Miami University for their Winter 2020 edition of Connection. Now on to the Events and Programming category. The next award is the Outstanding Multicultural Event of the Year. This event brought together different elements of Japanese culture through a Japanese New Year celebration. From 11 different booths, each relating in some way to Japanese culture or games, to the trained Ikebana master who handcrafted flower arrangements, this event gave students of all cultures an opportunity to learn and participate in a vibrant, immersive event. Congratulations to Japanese Culture and Language Club, Martial Arts Club, the Miami University Taiko Group for the collaborative Shienkai. The next award is for Most Original Event by a Student Organization. This event brought an internationally recognized group of culinary creatives to campus and gave students a chance to grab a tasty creation between classes. This event was so popular that the line was out of the door almost immediately and stayed throughout the whole event. We are so thankful to have such an innovative group planning events like these, and this one around campus. We look forward to what they have for next semester. Congratulations to Miami Activities and Programming for their event, Pancakes with Dan Cakes. The next award in the Programming and Events category is the Outstanding Collaborative Event of the Year. This event spanned a total of 2 weeks and stretched across the Oxford community, from Therapy Dogs in Armstrong to now a permanent bagel at Bagel and Deli, and ending with a highly anticipated guest speaker who brought an important topic to the forefront of campus. These 6 organizations are now happy to report that they are now planning the second annual event. We thank you all for your education and your dedication to teamwork and collaboration to benefit every student on campus. Please help to congratulate this year's Collaborative Event of the Year, Mental Health Awareness Day, hosted by Kappa Alpha Theta, Student Counseling Services, Miami University Recreation Center, Active Minds, Never Walk Alone, and the Body Project.
Thank you, Bree. Next up is McKenton Johnson, the president of the Interfraternity Council, former vice president of finance for IFC, member of Lambda Chi Alpha, and 4 other organizations to present the next group of awards.
The next award we will be sharing is the Dr. Richard Nault Scholarship. The Dr. Richard Nault Scholarship awards 1 Greek man and 1 Greek woman who have shown devotion to the Greek community. Dr. Nault is a lifelong member of Alpha Sigma Phi fraternity and has been a strong advocate of fraternity and sorority life at Miami. Recipients of this scholarship are upperclassmen that will be attending Miami next year. These students demonstrate a commitment to the Greek community and unity among chapters and councils. Each recipient will receive a $1,000 scholarship to be used towards their tuition. This year, we would like to congratulate Tori Holvey of Delta Gamma and Jake McCorkle of Delta Chi. Now it is my pleasure to announce the Outstanding Organization President of the Year. This president is described by her vision, passion, and attention to detail. Working with a leadership team of 14 other members, she instituted new forms of communication and organization to keep the organization's over 550 members on track. Her organization is grateful for her work that has taken the organization's efforts beyond Miami's campus in ways that they'd never imagined before. Please help me in congratulating Riddhi Chopra of Miami University Fashion and Design. The Outstanding Fraternity and Sorority Presidents Awards acknowledge presidents for exceptional service and leadership, both to their respective organizations and to the overall community. Our first president of the year helped her chapter achieve the highest member retention rate in 5 years. She has made tough decisions with poise and always led with kindness. Her commitment to health and safety helped the Executive Council develop a risk management plan that is nationally recognized. She led her chapter to develop a diversity and inclusion officer as a result of her Acropolis experience and her deep commitment to equity and inclusion. Beyond her sorority, Sarah is a leader in the Miami community. It is an honor to congratulate Ms. Sarah Hale of the Beta Delta chapter of Zeta Tau Alpha, as she is recognized for outstanding chapter president. The next recipient took it upon himself to turn around a chapter that needed leadership and a vision for success. He encourages his brothers to go above and beyond the expectations of the fraternity and the university. He engages with other organizations and encourages collaboration. He places emphasis on engaging alumni and working to develop relationships with other chapter leaders. Please help me to congratulate Mr. Evan Anderson of the Delta Upsilon chapter of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. Our final recipient led his chapter through a period of transition and rebirth. Many times, he led the tough conversations while remaining empathetic. He holds brothers accountable, but finds ways to build them up by highlighting successes. As the chapter worked toward rechartering, Christian led the process with character, class, and integrity. Please join me in congratulating Mr. Christian Daniels of the Alpha chapter of Beta Theta Phi fraternity as outstanding chapter president. The recipient of this next award grew up serving the community. She brought her passion for helping others to Miami and donates her time to Meals on Wheels, TOPS, and the Family Resource Center. She inspires and encourages others to serve and organizes weekly service projects for her sorority. Please join me in congratulating our Warren T. Nelson Service Award winner, Miss Brianna Woods of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated.
And now, a note from Dr. Scott Walter, Assistant Vice President for Student Life.
Welcome to the 2020 Virtual SEAL Award Banquet. My name is Scott Walter, and I'm the Assistant Vice President of Student Life. I simply want to say thank you to everybody, both individually and collectively as your organizations, for the life that you bring to Miami University. I know this is not how we planned it, but I want to thank everybody for keeping not only yourself, but the rest of us safe as well. So I'm looking forward to seeing everybody when we return in the fall. And if you're a graduating senior, let me say thank you again for everything you've done over the past 4 years. I wish we could do this in person, but drop us an email over the summer and let us know how the new job's going. Or when you come back in the fall, please stop in and say hi. So again, thank you for everything you do for Miami.
Our next presenter is the president of Miami Activities and Programming, and someone who's been involved in a number of student organizations since her first year, Leanne Brzezinski.
I have the honor to introduce the Fraternity and Sorority and Student Organization Rising Leader Award that allow us to recognize the new members of your organizations. These members have assumed significant leadership responsibilities within their organizations and the community. The first rising leader in the Panhellenic community has effectively balanced quite a bit of involvement both within her chapter and outside. She has shown great promise since joining last spring and continues her commitment through learning and initiative. You can always count on her, says her nominator. Please join us as we recognize Olivia Casey from Zeta Tau Alpha. This next recipient is a woman from one of our NPHC chapters who has committed a significant amount of time to paying it forward through service to our local and global communities. Uplifting others is what she does best, but the humility with which she does it is what sets her apart. Congratulations to our second recipient of this year's Rising Leader Award, Jordan Thompson, Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. The last of our 3 recipients of the Rising Leader Award comes from the IFC community. In the leadership role he has taken on in both his chapter and on the IFC Council Executive Board, he has brought a vision and passion that have contributed greatly to his success. His passion is especially evident when it comes to philanthropic and service efforts and promoting that to IFC chapters. Kyle is his name, philanthropy and services is his game. Please help me congratulate someone who always brings the energy. Let's go, Kyle Naderhoff of Fiji, as one of this year's recipients of the Rising Leader Award. For our student organizations, this young leader embraces challenges and is working to make a more inclusive space on campus. He is using his own personal affiliation with the Miami Tribe of Oklahoma to teach his fellow students about the tribe while diving deeper into his own heritage. Organizing events such as the Miamia ribbon work and the traditional sassafras tea tasting, we can all be sure that the rising leader will continue to make his mark on the Miami community for years to come. Congratulations to Joshua McCoy of the Native American Student Association.
Next, it's my pleasure to introduce Kendall Fletcher, president of NPHC, member of Delta Sigma Theta, BSAA, American Medical Student Association, Black Leadership Coalition, and Pre-Dentistry Club to present the next set of awards.
As we recognize individuals for their hard work, it's also important for us to recognize groups who come together, make significant improvements, and leave a lasting impact. This chapter has proven what it means to persevere and turn things around for the better. They have grown and worked tirelessly, and their efforts are visible. They boast the highest NPHC fraternity GPA, continuously show up, and do what they know it takes to improve and become an excellent chapter. We would like to recognize the Delta Upsilon chapter of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated as a Daryl Hart Most Improved Chapter of the Year. Next, this fraternity has continuously worked over the last year to increase trust, transparency, and accountability within their membership. They've worked tirelessly to improve their fraternity and the Greek community from the inside out. Thank you, Lambda Chi Alpha, for your perseverance and for striving to always do better and be better. We are happy to present you with the Daryl Hart Most Improved Chapter of the Year Award. This organization worked hard to move up the Red Brick Reward tiers, transform their bi-weekly meetings into an interactive hands-on learning environment, and was even featured on the Cincinnati News for their popular Stop the Bleed clinic. From philanthropy and guest speakers to social events and practical workshops, we are excited to see how this organization continues to grow. I am pleased to announce that the most improved organization is the Anatomy and Physiology Club. Every year, students come up to create new student organizations. This year, we are recognizing a new organization described as opening doors for women to participate and control the business world. Made up of individuals of varying majors, this group works to better members through workshop-style presentations on topics ranging from LinkedIn headshots and making money in your 20s. We are proud to have such a committed new organization on our campus promoting feminism and financial security. Congratulations to Women Who Invest.
Our next presenter is the Associate Vice President for Student Life and Dean of Students, Dr. Kimberly Moore.
The Office of the Dean of Students launched the Love and Honor Story Project to recognize students who live and embody the code of love and honor. Through the initiative, students nominated their peers for making a positive impact and for living the code. Although the project is brand new, the launch proved successful in that 2 incredible campus role models were recognized by their peers and honored with this recognition. Our first honoree has been a part of the Miami University community for 4 years and consistently and positively influenced her peers and fellow leaders. Through extensive community involvement, she has demonstrated an unwavering commitment to making the world a better place and helping others lift their voice and discover their purpose. It is with great pride we congratulate this year's February recipient of the Love and Honor Story Project, Shelby Fry. Our second honoree is committed to uplifting her community and empowering those around her. Although only in her first year at Miami, she has demonstrated her personal values of integrity, honesty, and open-mindedness align seamlessly with the values articulated in the Code of Love and Honor. The Miami community has benefited from her positive spirit and care for others. We look forward to seeing how she will continue to lead in congruence with the Code of Love and Honor in the years to come. It is with great pride we congratulate this year's March recipient of the Love and Honor Story Project, Sophie Dornseif.
Now, please say hello to Brooke Sizemore, a current SEAL ambassador and one of next year's head SEALs. SEAL ambassadors, short for Student Engagement and Leadership Ambassadors, are peer leaders who offer support to all student organizations and serve as the front line in helping students find membership opportunities within your student organizations.
I have the honor to discuss an important group of individuals who are crucial for the success of all student organizations. These individuals are our dedicated advisors. We are fortunate to have various advisors who provide their time and expertise in support of our organizations. First, we honor our Graduate Advisor of the Year. This individual has helped her organization to foster a sense of inclusion and fun that permeates cross-campus. She goes beyond her designated role as advisor as she forms personal connections with members of the organization. She serves even in the midst of a busy schedule, and the members of her organization say that she is an amazing advisor and friend, and we are lucky to have her. Congratulations to Ashley Morrison from Miami Activities and Programming. Another important subset of our advisory support are our off-campus advisors. These advisors do not work at Miami, but are committed to the success of an organization at Miami. This advisor acts as a mentor, helping students improve their technical skills, critical thinking, and professional aptitude. While working with the organization on project planning, he noticed a deficiency in AutoCAD skills and decided to take it upon himself to offer workshops to accommodate varying skill levels. This organization feels very fortunate that their advisor is so qualified and provides such incredible opportunities for the students to grow in new ways. We are happy to congratulate Mike Brunner of Engineers Without Borders. For our final Student Organization Advisor Award, I would like to now recognize our on-campus advisors for the Advisor of the Year. These are faculty and staff members who serve as advisors to student organizations in their free time. This second-year advisor is described as always willing to go out of her way to help while taking an active part in the success of the organization. She ensures that the organization considers both short and long-term impacts of their work that help individuals internationally. This advisor's students feel empowered by her and believe she deserves this award because of her steadfast commitment to the ideals the organization embodies. Thank you and congratulations to OXUE advisor, Rachel Lang.
Our next presenter is the new student body president, active in 9 other student organizations. Please welcome Janie Kamara.
So our next recipient is someone who devotes 100% of himself to all of his endeavors. He demonstrates this by attending executive meetings and making an effort to genuinely get to know each brother. He is always available to provide insight and feedback, and leadership is his area of expertise. So he makes it a priority to help each brother grow their potential. It doesn't matter if he's talking to the whole chapter or to an individual brother. His input is always valued. So, congratulations to Dr. Eric Buller, the Jerry Miller Faculty or Staff Advisor of the Year. Our next recipient shows that regardless of distance, life at home, or even time zones, they put the time and effort to push their chapter to the next level. Answering late night texts and calls from sorority women is just the start of the commitment for this dynamic duo. They continuously go above and beyond, assisting their chapter in navigating the most challenging situations, but most importantly, serve as role models for their women. As the chapter affectionately knows them as Sabs and Lolo, please join us in congratulating this year's recipients of the Grace Daniels Sorority Advisors of the Year, Sabrina Larson and Lauren Sherrard, advisors for the Zeta Tau Alpha chapter. This next award is the Brian Bredsel Fraternity Advisor Award. This advisor truly embodies what it means to lead, giving advice when needed, and knowing when to allow the chapter to make tough decisions. He is enthusiastic, caring, and most of all, present when the chapter needs him most. So, congratulations to Drew Harmon, chapter advisor for the Alpha chapter of Sigma Chi.
Next, please welcome Dr. Jane Brownell, Vice President for Student Life, to our virtual stage for a special note of thanks to all of you.
Hi everyone, Jane Brownell, Vice President for Student Life. I'm so sorry that we can't all be together today, but I'm so excited to celebrate you, your organizations, and all the ways that you make the Miami community a better and stronger place every day. Congratulations to all the award winners, everyone nominated, and to our graduating seniors. For all of you, I can't wait until we could be together again. And until then, be safe, be well.
Next, I'd like to introduce Molly McNamara, President of the Panhellenic Association and dedicated member of Alpha Phi, MedLife, and Advancing Women in Entrepreneurship, to present our next set of awards.
I now have the pleasure of announcing the awards for Fraternity and Sorority Council Leader of the Year. This award recognizes the leadership of a Panhellenic Association, National Panhellenic Council, and Interfraternity Council Executive Officer, who has spent countless hours working for the betterment of the entire community. The award winner from the Panhellenic Association for her dedication to the community as the 2019 Vice President of Programming is Olivia Groves. We also would like to honor the hard work of the 2019 NPHC Treasurer, Renee Boyd, as a Council Leader of the Year. And finally, we want to honor one more Council Leader from the Interfraternity Council, who stepped up to do important work for his community. Please congratulate the 2019 Vice President of Conduct for IFC, Matt Advey. These next awards will go to two members of the fraternity and sorority community. The Philip and Martha Shriver Outstanding Greek Man and Woman Award is named after former Miami President and First Lady Philip and Martha Shriver for their dedication and love of our fraternal community. We recognize the recipient of the Greek Man of the Year Award for his work within his chapter, his council, and the Miami University Greek community as a whole. This person has worked hard to advance his council and create a more unified system for them to thrive at Miami. He has served our community in a number of ways, including president of his chapter, president of his council, Acropolis mentor, and a student employee within our office. Without further ado, it is our pleasure to recognize Jermaine Thomas III of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated as the Philip and Martha Shriver Greek Man of the Year. This year's recipient of the Philip and Martha Shriver Greek Woman of the Year has gone above and beyond as a leader within her chapter, her council, and as a Miami University student. She is a pillar of our Greek community as she thrives in the area of strengthening sisterhood. She constantly sets herself apart by her willingness to show up and work, her volunteerism within the community, clocking well over 300 hours this past year. We are honored to recognize Camilla Duncan of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated as our 2020 Philip and Martha Shriver Greek Woman of the Year.
Our next presenter has been a Head SEAL ambassador since the inception of that organization. She's a graduating senior who's a member of AOPI and has been involved in multiple other student organizations. I present Alyssa Francis.
Throughout this evening, we have heard about great programs, fantastic organizations, and great leaders in the Miami community. Now we will recognize two very special individuals for their commitment to their organizations and larger Miami community. The first recipient of this year's Student Organization Leader of the Year stands out because of her dedication and collaborative spirit. She innovatively worked to reach out to both alumni and organization members while adapting to any challenge thrown her way. This student leader acts as a role model for those within her organization and across campus. Congratulations to Lindsay Stewart from Miami University Student Foundation. Our next recipient for Outstanding Student Leader is described by the drive she's displayed over the past 3 years in her organization. Taking on projects that she did not initially apply for, this individual invested herself fully into the success of her team, overseeing 15 others and their completion of a 27-page technical report, and communicating with partners in Uganda. Thanks to her technical and managerial contribution, the finalized construction of a full-scale water system was completed in January 2020. Her organization feels incredibly fortunate to have her as a member. Congratulations to Lucy Roxales of Engineers Without Borders. This year, we are honoring two top student organizations of the year. Our first winner, whose mission revolves around cultivating passionate, creative student leaders, holds over 40 events each semester. Attracting students from every college division at Miami, this diverse group of students gains lots of professional experience and learning opportunities. Working in collaborative settings to achieve the scale and experience of their event is quite a feat for this organization that hosts the country's largest student-run fashion show. Please congratulate Miami University Fashion and Design. Our second award winner works to provide a community for Latinx, Hispanic, and Caribbean students. Hosting monthly Latin nights to celebrate their rich culture through music and dancing is just one of their premier events. The impact this organization has on our community is described as immeasurable as they work to promote intersectionality. They have been recently recognized by President Crawford for their continued support of their mission and Latinx, Hispanic, and Caribbean Miami students. Congratulations to Unidos.
It's my pleasure to introduce our next presenter, Jermaine Thomas, a graduating senior, former president of NPHC, former president of Kappa Alpha Psi, and member of MU Fashion and Design and Miami Gospel Singers.
Our next set of awards is the Andrew Herman Chapter of the Year Award. The first chapter we recognize consistently strives to improve, grow, and unite its members. A chapter that embodies the 5 pillars in all that it does. This past year, this chapter has seen over 22% of its members achieve a 4.0 GPA, raised thousands of dollars each year for their national philanthropy, and made an impact across campus as many members serve as leaders within dozens of other student organizations. The women in this chapter are looked to as model sorority women, embodying sisterhood and Pan-Hellenic spirit that celebrates and supports all. We are pleased to recognize Andrew Herman Memorial Chapter Excellence Award recipient, Chi Omega. This next chapter consistently serves their council, Miami, and the greater Oxford community. They are consistently recognized regionally by their national organization for their excellence in programming, chapter leadership, and overall chapter success. Each week, their members give of their time to mentor young elementary students, boasting the highest service hours for NPHC in the fall. Their commitment to being exemplary leaders, being someone women, especially women of color, can aspire to become on this campus is profound. Congratulations to Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated 2020 Andrew Herman Memorial Chapter Excellence Award recipient. While this chapter of the year consistently boasts a GPA in the top 5 fraternities, had the highest service hours of any IFC organization, and worked to promote a safe and healthy environment for its members and guests, their biggest accomplishment occurred in the fall of 2019. Receiving their charter represented the culmination of years of hard work, effort, and commitment. This chapter is now a model chapter, one whose guiding principles, motto, and mission is replicated across the country. For all those reasons and more, we are pleased to recognize Beta Theta Pi as an Andrew Herman Memorial Chapter Excellence Award recipient.
We've got a few more awards left. Congratulations to all of our winners so far, and thank you so much once again for all of your work. Next, I'm honored to introduce President Gregg and Dr. Renata Crawford with a special message for everyone.
Congratulations to our SEAL Award recipients. The Student Engagement and Leadership Celebration recognizes and honors the dedication, commitment, and leadership values of various student organizations and members and advisors of student organizations each year.
Congratulations to our 2020 SEAL awardees. I have attended this event each year, and I'm always energized by the honorees. Their leadership, values, and mission-driven philosophy is awe-inspiring. Leading through service, placing others first, and extending a helping hand. You truly exemplify the spirit and values of Miami. Congratulations. Love and honor.
Our next presenter is a head SEAL ambassador and a member of 7 other student organizations. Please welcome Josie Pucel to present the next group of awards.
Our next award in the Programming and Events category recognizes the top event of the year. These events lived up to the values that Student Life strives for: belonging, engagement, support, community, and stewardship. This award goes to 2 organizations this year for their spectacular events. First, the organization brought 100 middle schoolers to campus to engage in hands-on STEM activities. These young scientists were able to explore circuits, water filtration, and coding through the guidance of this organization's members. With the goal of fostering leadership and making STEM role models visible for young students, Engineers Without Borders and their Talawanda Engineering Day is our first event of the year recipient. This next event of the year worked to bring about 900 people from all levels of fandom and experience to Miami for a geek-filled weekend. From gaming experiences and a panel on game design with renowned game developer Jason Tondra, to a comedy show and massive geek trivia game, this event was described as over 24 hours of happiness and enjoyment that introduced people to the ever-expanding world of geek. With that, we would like to congratulate League of Geeks in their event, Recon. And finally, I have the honor to present the Boldly Creative Awards from the Student Activities Office. These awards are based off of President Crawford's theme for the 2019-2020 school year, Boldly Creative. The Boldly Creative Initiative is about investing in the future and innovating how things are normally done. We have winners in 3 categories: event, student leader, and organization. For the Boldly Creative Event of the Year, the event selected takes a traditional event and turns it upside down to make a new and unique twist. This organization took traditional Halloween and knocked on doors to offer those who answered a goodie bag supplied with candy, informational flyers regarding It's On Us, Domestic Violence Awareness Month pamphlets, and the definition of consent along with a condom and sexual continuum card. Congratulations to Pierre Hawks Health Educators for their reverse trick-or-treat event. Next, I have the privilege of announcing our Boldly Creative Student Leader of the Year. It's my personal pleasure to be able to present this award to this beyond deserving individual. The winner of this award has worked tirelessly for the last 3 years to serve all student organizations on campus. She is responsible for creating the SEAL Ambassador team and Red Brick Rewards programs in a form most beneficial to both organizations and students looking to find their place at Miami. I have never met anyone else as on fire about student organizations and willing to help those who run them. She has served as an incredible example to the members of her organization as a true mentor and close friend. We are very thankful for all of her work and wish her the best as she enters the next stage of student activities adventures. A big congratulations to Alyssa Francis, Head SEAL Ambassador, and this year's Boldly Creative Student Leader. Our Boldly Creative Student Organization of the Year works hard to find new and innovative ways to put on their completely student-run performances. They work to provide opportunities for growth for their members and amazing entertainment for the Miami and Oxford community. Congratulations to Stage Left.
Our last guest is my longtime colleague and friend, Colleen Blevins, for a quick word and thank you to all of our students and student organizations. Once again, I'm Drew Davis, And I thank you for joining us for this year's SEAL Awards, and I can't wait to see you all back on campus as soon as we can all get back together. Congratulations to all of our award winners, and a special congratulations to the graduating seniors out there. Now, please welcome Colleen to our virtual stage.
Hi everyone, my name is Colleen Blevins, and I'm one of the Associate Directors in the Office of Student Activities and the Cliff Alexander Office of Fraternity and Sorority Life. Each year, I'm continually impressed by our organizations and our student leaders. Without all of you, Miami wouldn't be the place that it is today. This is our 6th SEAL Award celebration, and it certainly will be one that we will not forget. I want to take a moment to send a special thank you to our SEAL ambassadors for this year's award celebration. Our SEAL ambassadors work long hours to serve as peer mentors for both our students looking to get involved as well as our student leaders on campus. Their dedication and service to our student organizations helps make the Miami experience the best undergraduate experience in the country. So thank you again to our amazing SEAL ambassadors. We would not be able to do what we do every day without you. And a big congratulations to all of our award recipients. We are so proud of you and the work that you've done over the last year. All of your awards can be picked up this fall in the Office of Student Activities. If you're graduating, congratulations, and we're so proud of you as well. We can't wait to see what you do in the future. If you're not returning to campus in the fall, make sure to email us and we will get your award to you in the mail. You can email us at studentactivities@miamioh.edu. We anticipate receiving the awards in late summer and early fall, and we'll make sure to pop yours in the mail so you get yours as soon as possible. Thank you all for such a fantastic year. It certainly isn't the year we expected, but the celebration is a strong reminder of why we all chose Miami. The dedication, passion, and commitment of Miami students is second to none. As leaders, please know that your contributions to advance the Miami community do not go unnoticed. Through your hard work and dedication, people are impacted, lives are changed, and Miami is all the better because of you. Thank you all again for your service, dedication, and passion for Miami. Love and honor.